Hey Pisces, this is Lost Twin Tarot. If you've never watched me before, that's because this is a brand new channel. My name is Colette, and I will be starting with you because it is Pisces season after all. This is going to be for the month of March. I've already cleansed the space and I've already done a pre-shuffle, but I like to just do a little bit more shuffling and cut the deck uh, just do a final little bit of a see what else needs to come in here. Pisces for March. Um, these are general readings. I'm sure you've watched tarot channels before, but if this does resonate with you, just take the pieces that do and just leave the rest. I apologize, Pisces, but if I'm a little bit nervous, but being the wonderful people that you are, I'm sure you'll understand. You can just find that one. And I don't know if certain people don't like a lot of shuffling on their channels, or some people just want it to be right there and done for your one. But all right, so let's see what we have here. There we have the four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Empress. I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm just trying to get this in viewed for you, and I'm trying to get this all set up in a good way. But then I realized my shirt was the same color as my wall, and then I'm not happy about it. Right, so we have Six of Swords with the Four of Wands, Five of Cups, and I'll clarify and go over all these Pisces. Five of Cups with the Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles, the Four with the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords with the King of Wands, and the Devil with the Empress. And what I normally like to do is that I usually pull one directly from both decks, and then usually I'll maybe let some fly out if I need some extra clarifiers. Sometimes I'll just pull what I have. In my experience, whatever wants to come out is going to come out either way, whether it's a one that flies out or one that you pull. It's that's what I feel is going to happen. All right. So for the month of March, Four of Wands with the Six of Swords. I feel like there's been maybe something happening in the home where things maybe have been maybe a little bit rocky, maybe not rocky, but maybe just a little bit more of a burdensome. And now they seem like they're getting a little bit better with the Four of Wands, Six of Swords. There could be a celebration, obviously, for a birthday if you have a birthday in March. But I feel like there could have been almost like I feel like this could have been maybe like like there could have just been not turmoil, but just maybe a situation that you weren't exactly happy with in the home with that Seven of Wands and that Five of Cups. But I feel like things are gonna start leveling out. It's almost like once your birthday kind of hits, I feel like, or if your birthday's already has it, I feel like once this is kind of coming in, I feel like things are gonna start to smooth out for you. Like things are looking up. I feel like things are looking up. I also feel like you almost with that Seven of Wands, there's like almost like a defense about something from the past, and it's kind of keeping you in that Eight of Swords mentality, and you might be reflecting back or reflecting now with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about taking stock of what you've been doing and kind of thinking whether you want to do something anymore. And it's almost like you can't do something anymore. I mean, you have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and then two sevens can also represent almost like a almost like a fear that's really not there, or something that isn't, almost like something that you can do. It actually fits quite well with the Eight of Swords. And then, but right next to it, you have the Fool with the Five of Pentacles. It's almost seems like you have the Four of Wands on the one end with the Six of Swords, and then you have the Empress and the Devil on the end. It's like all this middle stuff is like what you're pushing out. And then it's like you go from the Seven of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords to the Five of Pentacles, where things have just gotten too much. And then it's like, that's it, it's the Fool. And you're taking a leap of faith in something. And it doesn't even have to be a leap of faith in anything. I mean, the leap of faith is, I mean, I feel like that sounds like such a strong thing. But it could be maybe something that you didn't think you would maybe normally do. Or maybe you're changing something up. Or maybe you're just something that you're not going to have to go through anymore. With the King of Wands, you have the Three of Swords. The King of Wands is also about, you know, that Three of Swords, that was that King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about courage. It's all about taking action. It's all about, being a leader in a situation. With that Three of Swords, that can also be, it's coming out with, you could be upset about something. You couldn't be, not necessarily heartbroken, but you could be just having a little bit of grieving because of circumstances that could be leading up to now. I feel like, um, and I feel like now you can finally start this process of taking action. The King of Wands, he has that, there's salamanders on him. Salamanders are supposed to be, they're all about, protection. They can withstand that fire. And from the looks of things, it's, it's, you've been taking a lot of burden. I feel like it's been a lot of burden for you. And I feel like you can finally start to take action on something that you want to do. You have the Empress right next to the King of Wands. The Empress, that's all about, birthing something. It's all about nurturing yourself. It's all about taking care of yourself. It is all technically about, she has that crown on her head, with that represents all 12 of the signs. Pisces is a makeup of all 12 signs. I feel like you could have really endured a lot of emotional baggage from kind of everybody maybe around you, and which Pisces tend to do. Like, I feel like that's what that devil is saying. That devil, I feel like, is saying, this is a time for you to, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Everybody else that you've been possibly taking care of, or situations you've been dealing with, or maybe not even people you've been taking care of, but just ignoring yourself in general, ignoring your mental health, ignoring your physical health, really just ignoring maybe even what you want, even just ignoring, you know, and sometimes even if you don't know what you want, maybe this is kind of a way for, maybe you think, well, maybe it's time for me to kind of, you know, start nurturing myself so that way I can kind of figure out what do I want? What do I want? Because, I feel like a lot of people don't know. They really don't. Um, I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I feel like, this is kind of showing like, you're watching something kind of, it's like you have stuff invested, but it's almost like, well, you're like, well, I have so much invested, or I do have something invested, or you see things kind of sort of processing or working, but you're kind of like, well, but I can't really do anything. I'm kind of stuck. I mean, it's just an overall stuck feeling. It's like it's like I can't really do anything else. I have this over here. I have this garden right here. I want to go a garden over there, but I can't because I'm stuck. I can only go this far in this area. That, and it just shows like, but I feel like it's starting to kind of open up things for you. Let's do just a few more clarifiers just to kind of see. Let's do the devil with the Empress, the Hermit, three major arcanas, and then the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, so you're really taking the time to have some clarity for yourself. And I feel like you're really, you know, you're really, everybody kind of says looking within, but I feel like it's not really so much kind of looking within. I feel like it's almost like you're taking a look around maybe and kind of seeing what you need to, how do you need to take care of yourself? You've done everything for everybody else, or you've done the work for whoever, or this place, or worked on whatever project. And then, I feel like you know, that's a heavy, you've gone through that dark time or that, that burden. And it's almost like you have to kind of look around and think, well, what do I like? What do I want to do? What does interest me? What does kind of make me happy? And this doesn't have to be some big, you know, journey, but just something that could really, give you some leisurely, something that can, you could enjoy light later. Um, what's the whole biological the Ace of Swords? Whoa, the Ace of Swords. The Chariot's on the bottom. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, I feel like, the same type of thing. The Fool, you're, kind of going on that new journey. The Ace of Swords is, all about the same type of thing, that clarity, that victory. It's also, it's about cutting something out, whether it's for good, cutting something bad out, or, cutting like a toxic person out. It is, on this card, it's has a picture of a pet. It has a picture of a pet and a butterfly, and it's writing. I feel like what that's really representing is a butterfly is healing, releasing, and it's almost like it's writing down, you know, how you can write things down that have hurt you or harmed you. Sometimes they say fold it up, burn it, or whatever have you. I mean, which is very helpful to, it can help. Maybe not, to whatever you like to do. But I feel like that's what that's really showing. You know, Five of Pentacles, I feel like you can feel like you're like, you have been kind of left out, you have been sort of forgotten, you've been forgetting about yourself, you know. Let's see the Six of Swords, 4 of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Yeah, so you go to the Four of Wands, and that's kind of what it's about. Four of Wands. You go to the Four of Wands for that celebration, and then you go to the Five of Wands for you for that conflict competition, and then you go to the Six of Wands for winning that battle. This isn't the Six of Wands, but it's the Six of Swords. You have that synchronicity, 4, 5, 6, Six of Swords. You kind of could be dealing with a conflict competition, but either way, if you are, this could be an inner conflict as well. But either way, you have the Six of Swords. It's the Five of Cups. Five of Cups with the Seven of Wands. You have the Three of Cups. Yeah, this looks like this has been almost like a environmental situation. Could be the home, could be work, could be just friendships in general. I feel like this is something that you've invested a lot of time in, and it could be, you know, whatever this was with the Seven of Wands. I feel like if you felt, you know, maybe aggression towards it, whatever it was, I feel like you were in the right. Um, because Seven of Wands, it's like you have the upper hand in the situation. Whatever it was, I feel like you probably were right in the situation, and you know that Five of Cups is making you, a little bit unhappy when you look back at a lot of things. I feel like almost you feel unappreciated as well. I feel like people don't appreciate you feel like that, or whether it's your job or your environment, people don't see how much you do. With the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. And on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Lovers, which I don't know if there's really too many cards of love here. If this is a love relationship, it possibly could be, but I mostly feel like this is a path, maybe just a choice or decision you could be making. With a Judgment, I feel like this is a calling. This is a calling you to tell you to, this is a calling that maybe of just really could be healing or could change your lifestyle in general. And I mean, it doesn't have to be super deep, but I mean, this is a Pisces reading after all. So, what's the King of Wands and the Three of Swords? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles and the World on the bottom. Yeah, so definitely, you could be closing something out. And the Eight of Pentacles, that's related to work or mastering your craft, but it also stands for genuinely enjoying what you do, genuinely enjoying your daily life and what you do. And I feel like what you haven't been able to enjoy, and I don't want to say you have been hating your life, but I feel like it's whatever you've been dealing with, it's been pulling away the joys that you could be enjoying. You haven't been able to, I feel like, genuinely enjoy life in a little while. And I feel like, you know, when these cycles close out, they're going to be with the Empress, the devil. I feel like that devil energy, it's going to be almost like you're going to have to kind of pull yourself back whenever you want to try to nurture yourself. It's almost going to be kind of like that dark energy that comes in where you feel like you have to go back to almost kind of taking care of everybody or not focusing on yourself. And it's going to be kind of one of those things. I mean, we don't heal overnight, we don't change overnight. So, I mean, but you're definitely going to start feeling, taking a look around, I feel like, and saying with that judgment card, is saying, you know, I need to maybe change things a little bit. Every small change always leads to kind of like a slight turn, a slight, like, small turn, a chain of events, and kind of changes things around. I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Pisces. This was for the month of March. I am going to start having your weekly readings up. If this is where we part, I hope you did enjoy your reading. Thank you so much. Bye.